Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Kev. Yes, today we're going to be checking out the amazing Ren. Yes, there's no other words to describe it. You know how I feel about him. The way that the rest of yous all feel about him. The Renegades, who have opened their hearts to me, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. How much you have taken me on board. How much you've been talking about Ren. Firstly, as well, I want to give a massive shout out to Ren. Hope that he's feeling better. I know that you're not feeling very well at the moment. You've got all the Renegades behind you, wishing you the best. Yeah. I wasn't going to do this one for some reasons, but I thought as we're getting into the festive period, I wanted to listen to this before we get a bit further into the festive period. I didn't want to wait until January to listen to this. So as we were only close, dipped into to December, yeah, a lot of you have been saying, because I've been hitting some heavy Ren songs. It's not so much heavy Ren songs. It's just Ren songs. It's just that he drags this emotion out of you that you've had hidden, or you've kept deep. One of the things I've noticed is that there's a lot of things that people don't talk about or don't show emotion to you. You keep it to yourself, and he has this way of bringing it out of you, which is it's very skilled. It's very, very impressive. At times hurting, but very therapeutic as well. Because I think some people need to open up and get that out. There's a lot of guys that can't get that out, and yeah, to have something like this to be able to drag that out of them is unbelievable. Now, this song is going to definitely get to me. I know it will. But I'm excited. I'm excited as well because of how much I love and respect Ren, how much I love watching him. I love that moneygame. Him on the piano was outstandingly crazy. Also, I spend a lot of time in Brighton, and I know that's where he primarily does his work. So I want to go walking around the streets. But I know that some of the videos that he's had out that have a lot of Brighton involved. So yeah, I can't wait. But yeah, I just want to say again, thank you so much for the love and support that you've shown the channel. Yeah, let's get into this. Whoa, that's different. Wow. Falling through the cracks of the night sky. A light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Oh, treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide. I'm so fucking lonely beneath this. Narcissistic, can't keep a secret. Miscount sheep, I can't sleep, a misfit. Some say trouble, but some say sadistic. Bruises my brother, one time or the other. My skin felt counterfeit, silicone rubber. Bruises my sister, skin pop the blister. Dig deep, resist the feeling when it hits you. Falling through the cracks of the night sky. A light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Sick boy, bitten by a tech boy. It's jumping between. I'm so fucking washed up and seasick. Masochistic kid with a split lip. 6 feet deep, I can't eat, I'm nervous. Won't stay down cause my body purges. Useless my mother, can't keep in my supper. Skin so pale cause my cheeks leak colour. Truth is my father, you choose your karma. Draw for the sword, then drive through the armour. Falling through the cracks of the night sky. A light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. God, I love the way he's doing this. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Suicide, suicide, suicide.
It's hard to take off from the ground when your wings are cut. Your stomach burns when you're drinking from an empty cup. You know the entire ocean came from my tear ducts. I see the world through Fibonacci sequences and double Dutch. I guess there's some that's born lucky, there's some that's not. I tried to cut away my bitterness, hatchet job. I locked my youth inside a trunk, inside a pickup truck, then dumped the whole thing over that same bridge the night you jumped. I think about that sometimes, vividly. What it felt like to look down and see tranquility. One sudden movement in a world of possibility. Only one movement to expose our fragility. I fucking miss you, and I miss myself. I miss thinking we were indestructible as well. I miss chilling by the pier cave and kicking back with Callum, Hugo, Sega, Justin, Stevie and the fucking lads. I miss missing that. I numb myself to close the gap. I never even call them up. The distance is my plaster cast. The truth is to the day you jumped, my childhood jumped too. But I still can't find that anger. All I find is missing you, man, I miss you. With all my rhymes, I picture running 5 minutes quicker, I'm right on time. I picture pulling you back over the edge and then we're crying, and holding you, my brother, and telling you that it's fine. Not the way that it worked, cause I was late like a jerk. There's not a day where I could find a way to break from the hurt. Your body missing, so we never got to wave to the hearse. I hope you're listening, I love you, man, I miss you absurd. Fuck.
Yeah. Composure. I think it's becoming kind of like a everyday thing now that I have to get me composure at the end of every REN song. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. So, very, very, very hard-hitting song. I love the video first and foremost. I love the way he was jumping between. You could see it in the. It was like almost jumping into kind of like a, not cartoon. It was like it's almost like a drawing of it. And I love that style. It's very Death Note-y. You know, it's very Death Note style where it's not real, but it's not fake. It's like it's been kind of like rendered and rastered to have to look a specific way. And you could see the people that every day, like you know, every day they're just on the phones, and then it was changing, and you could see the demons around them, and everybody, a lot of people walk around with demons. Of course, people do, and I think most of the people that listen to REN have that inside of them, have that feeling of having those demons. Of course, like the ending, it's going to hurt. You know, I've lost friends to suicide, and people who've jumped, and it's tough. And I don't think it matters like how long it was, or anything. Like if you've been affected by something like that, to have something is visceral. It's the music. It's like, how do you describe it? It's just soul-bearingly brutal. It just kicks you straight in the fucking head. But sometimes you need that. You do need that, I think, as a person. You know, he's almost like our therapist. Yeah, pretty much so. I knew that. I've had over 5 people do off themselves. So I knew this song was going to be hard hitting. Goes without saying. But it's hard hitting in a therapeutic way. That's all I'll say. Sometimes you keep those feelings locked inside that you can't bring out, and nobody understands unless there's a few people who are my friends who obviously are in the same circle of that. so they understand the same situation. But for those like new relationships and those people who are on the outside and where they don't, and sometimes those relationships that you had fade, so you're kind of carrying this weight around on your own, to have no one to be able to talk to, because for whatever reason, for whether it's just your own personal reason, especially as a guy, you feel like no one gives a shit, so you keep it to yourself. And I know the world's changing now. I do feel it, but it's still got that stigma attached to it. I'm not afraid to show my emotions, as you're aware. But this Ren, honest to God, absolute genius at what he does. I've even had friends of mine who have been messaging me recently, who've seen the channel and being like, "Fuck, I didn't realize you." Like, Jesus, I didn't realize you've just got on with Ren. Like, I fucking absolutely love him, and I've been watching him for years and shit. And I told him, I'm like, "Fuck, I've literally just found him, and I'm so appreciative that I have." Like you say, he's like my therapist. Hey. There's worse therapists to have, people who just cut the band-aid off or rip it off and just say, there you go. And it's just bare. And you've just got to sometimes, and you've got to feel that. I'll probably sleep like a baby tonight because of that. But thank you again to Ren. I hope you're feeling better soon, my friend. I know Christmas is coming up. I know a lot of people are wishing for certain things, but I know a lot of the renegades are wishing for a speedy recovery for yourself, because I for one am. Thank you to all of the renegades who have showed me love and support. Just keep speaking, keep talking, keep showing us something. But I'm going to have to do some more upbeat ones, because, Jesus, I'm going to fucking pass out. I don't keep up with these ones. I just want to say I love you all so much, and I'll speak to you all very, very soon.